Gonna be a quick video. I'm just here to fucking vent because this episode of I Want to Stop This Love Game, episode 10. Yes, this is episode 10 of this anime. God damn it. I'm just gonna get right to it, man. This was just frustrating as hell. Like it really was. This was your classical. Oh, I wish you could read my fucking mind. Like I'm not trying to come at Miku per se, but this is something that she did, and I feel like this is something that just gets under my it grinds my gears. You know, she literally wants this lad Takia to call her cute, keep calling her cute. And you know, she was really offended when he called some other chick cute. I don't even remember who she was, who she is, it might have been her, I don't know. But so it's some blonde chick. He called the blonde chick cute, and this led to a whole rabbit hole of him and her just smooching, all right, after a Pocky game. Yes, they ended up smooching and kissing, something that was supposed to be like extremely special. You know, their first kiss, the foot in the door, the slippery slope to them dating and living happily ever after. It didn't happen. It wasn't a happily ever after. Instead, Miku goes on a whole rabbit hole she goes into like a dark place. Her PTSD of her grandma dying just like comes out. You know, it was just so frustrating because if it was about any other thing, like anything else, I would have been like, okay, the context makes sense. But no, she's over here pissed off that Yukiya didn't call her cute, but he called another girl cute. It's like, bro, I get it. Tactical, you know, you could have been more tactical. But at the same time, like bitch, like Miku, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to call Miku a bitch, but at the same time, you gotta realize that Takia is not a fucking man. You know, a man. It takes a lot for a boy to grow the fuck up. You grow up like and become a man, maybe sometime after 25. You know, that's when us guys like, our testosterone kind of levels off, it tees off. We become more stoic. You know, we are most likely in a post nut clarity type situation. You know, when we're like between the ages of 12 and 25ish, I'd even say 28 years old, we're still like not in the post nut clarity state. All right, we're not. Our hormones are bouncing all over the place. You know, our second brain is doing all the thinking. You know, a little bit more emotional than what we as a man should be. You know what I'm saying? We're not fucking Confucius yet. You know what I'm saying? We're not Confucius yet. You know, and if you're not stoic as fuck by the age of 30, there's something wrong with you. All right, as a guy, you know, you're just a late bloomer though. You know, probably for you it's gonna be like 35 years old, maybe even 40 years old, until he actually like starts acting like a fucking man. You know, and for a lot of us, we're stuck being a fucking boy, which is sad. But you know, you gotta, you know, that's more of like something like mental illness type of deal, which is sad as fuck. To make excuses for it, but what else was I gonna say? Yes, so Miku has to realize that, yeah, Yukiya, bro, he's just a kid, just like you, bro. Age 15, come on. You really think he's gonna have tactic? He's gonna have any tact when it comes to, you know, talking to other girls? Oh, he should have called me cute. I want him all for myself. Like, bro, come on. No, okay, so I don't really want to focus on Miku, but it's just so frustrating, bro. Does she really believe Yukiya could read her mind? No, bro, like, it's just, why is she crying? Like, why was she sad? Like, I get it. She's like hormonic as fuck. Even the shopkeepers. Let's see, the shopkeepers. Is this the shop? No, that's not him. That's not him. This chick right here and the other lad. Like, when he was talking to this chick at the shop. You know, they even were like, yeah, she's just hormonic as fuck. You guys are kids. Your feelings are gonna be all over the map. Let me see if I can find this shit. So yeah, look at Miku, bro. Oh my god, bro, this is just so frustrating. So dumb. But whatever. I'm not really trying to focus on Miku per se, but just the whole, oh, why didn't he call me cute? You know, like, gals expect you to read their fucking mind. It's never gonna happen. Never. we're never gonna read your minds. We're never gonna know what you want, or like catch the cues. Look, guys, they can't read the room. We can't read the room, all right? We don't have Esper, all right? So here's the guy here. Yeah, so this dude was like, yeah, you guys are just fucking teenagers. Your hormones are all over the map. And I get that. And I fucking get that. But the whole mind reader shit that Miku's pulling right here, she's pulling at her ass, and then she's like bringing up her grandma. Like, come on, man. Come on. Do better, Miku. I mean, she's just a kid too, so I don't really want to poke. I don't really want to focus on her, like I've been saying like 50 billion times, so you guys don't act like I'm attacking Miku, but rather the whole concept of, oh, I wish you could just read my mind type shit. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating when if you expect someone to read your mind. Let me see here. Let me see. Nope. So I just want to see what everybody else thinks here in the community. On Myanimelist. Let's see, this was what, episode 10? Yeah, I mean, they're gonna say, wow, that was insane. Yep, that was from the killer. Man, this should be the insecurity of the anime. What a reaction to a kiss. Is it because you started a stupid game in the first place? Who knows? No, it's just, bro, I don't mind if people act like they don't know, but if you have been paying attention to this anime, it's because he called another girl cute. Yeah, that's why. And she crashed out. How this kiss? I mean, what the bro? They're little kiddos, man. Like, come on, man. Yeah. Well, they got through the whole candy box. They didn't even need it at the end. These two clearly have been waiting to kiss each other for a long time. Finally let it all out. Now then, it might not have been the ideal first kiss, as Miku feels guilty she initiated because out of jealousy and loneliness. Yeah, jealousy as fuck. And not just that, mind reading shit. We also have Yukiya feeling bad because he thinks he made her sad, or that he should have stopped her. There have been so many games and things left unsaid that it looks like at this point they even doubt their own feelings or their own right to be happy. Like, I know they're kids, bro. They're kids. Hopefully the last couple episodes will clear things out a little bit. No shit. Yeah, it's gonna clear things up, but it's still very frustrating that they did this. Bang. Felix film did my fave chapter justice, so I can die happy. Seeing their first kiss animated made the fact that they didn't get together immediately after even more insane, because this was yearning personified. Pretty much with the 1-on-1 in the manga. Cool. Okay, now we know that, I'm guessing Nate read the manga, so there you go. You confirmed that it's doing the manga justice. Lamau Nachan being the best wingman and calling Miku in class because Yukio was so worried. I love how he knows her voice so well. He can instantly tell when she's been crying and races over to her house. Can't wait to see the makeup. Yeah, let's see them do a makeup. Whatever. It's like they are replicating Kaguya-sama Love is War. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. But just more ridiculous. Baki seems to be an important object for anime airing today. Oh, man. Can someone just tell me, like, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, here we go. W comment from Orba. Maybe this is exactly, I don't know. Let's see what they think. I'm sorry. Are these two actually stupid? They don't only kiss. Okay, they kiss repeatedly. Yeah, they're borderline making out, and still Yuki is asking himself whether it was an accident, and Miku still thinks he doesn't find her cute. Bro, exactly my fucking thoughts before I made this video, but it kind of escaped my mind here. What are we even talking about? Like, you spent like 5 straight minutes kissing. Yeah, man, it's fucking ridiculous, man. This was just insanely infuriating. All right, thank you for that comment, man. It really, that's just how I was thinking too. Let's see. Jenny Sylvia says, I don't understand why both of them think they forced the other into the kisses. If one of them hadn't wanted it, they would have stopped, but neither did. Yukiya even kissed her without the Pocky, so please, Miku, don't blame yourself. I think the problem is that they are madly in love with each other without realizing. Bro, no, they realize it. They're just acting dumb. They're playing dumb. It's one of those cases where you respect and care for someone so deeply that you tend to overthink things. Everything needs to be perfect for them, and anything that might cause them harm or make them uncomfortable is serious. That could well be. Damn. They're still kids. That's why they're making a big deal out of it. Like, bro, once they realize like kissing is like nothing, like, I'm sorry, but yeah, third base. Yeah, wait till they get to third base. They're really gonna start crying. Maybe even Get a little. Oh, yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see from Shuven. Hey, look, he's got Ayana Koji there. Goodness gracious, I expected Zelda to be the finale. It hit harder than it did in the manga. The voice acting was spectacular either way. I completely forgot what happens afterward, so I'm so excited to see how Yuki and Miku make up. They have they create a baby. That's how they make up. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Damn, someone left a huge comment here. I don't know. This is Otaku Week, so they usually have really good intakes. So let me just read the bottom. Usually he has like a good like end of take. Then we'll wrap it up. I mean, if you're still here, thank you for sticking around. This is the main limit. The emotional setup is strong. The recontextualization works, and Yuka's realization is meaningful. The payoff is still incomplete. The episode makes me want the next conversation, partly because the conversation is missing. This is a strong episode with a real emotional core, but not a fully closed one. The wound is clear, the responsibility is clear, but the conversation that would complete the emotional arc has not happened yet. The love game got way too real. Not because the kiss made the romance bigger, because the episode shows that the game finally hurt someone for real. The kiss wasn't the end of the game, it was the moment it started to hurt. Damn, bro. I'm telling you, man, this dude knows what he's talking about, man. Let's see. Yeah, that was from Otaku Week.